Hello and welcome to this next chat episode of HealthSeeker Sparks, and this time I'm joined by Nick Denslow, who's the fitness manager at Active Mid Devon. How are you doing today, Nick?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, Guy. I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, really good to have you. Just back from a little break over the border in Cornwall.
Yeah, beautiful time.
And back into fitness managing and lots of other roles and operational stuff this week. So thanks for taking the time out to have this quick chat.
Yeah, not a problem.
Kicking off as usual with, when we talk about health seekers, what does health seeker mean to you, Nick?
Oh, health seekers. Okay, so we know that there's a large population that don't like to exercise. You know, exercise is hard work. It's not for everybody. We understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But these people also want to get healthier. A lot of them don't really know where to start or how to do it. It bridges that gap, and it helps people have some information, some data, some knowledge, some advice, some clear steps about how they can improve their health. So that is, it's kind of, we work in gyms, leisure centres, health clubs, and we've always focused on the people that want to come in and use the exercise equipment, want to go to classes, they want to go swimming, they want to do the things that everyone knows helps to improve your health. But if you don't want to do that, this bridges that gap, and it helps us to still help them. So we've kind of got all bases covered really with health seekers. You can, if you want to exercise, great, we've got you. If you don't, we've also got you. We can help you.
Yeah, love it. And I mean, in fact, you've given a couple of great little testimonials and things on the Health Seeker coaching course. You've been involved in it for, more than just this year in the Accelerator program, haven't you? I think, in fact, I think one of my early playbooks helped to get the role that you're in now, didn't you?
It did indeed, yeah. Yeah, it did, yeah. I don't know where I saw it, whether I saw you in person or whether I saw you online, I can't remember now. Yeah. But I borrowed a bit of your information for an interview for this role. And I was obviously successful in the role. I put it all down to your information that I borrowed. It's nothing else. But hey, it worked. It got me over the line. So hey, thanks, Guy. Thanks. I owe you a beer.
But listen, carrying not at all, but carrying on banging the drum, and it wasn't just okay. Now I'm fitness manager. Let's get back to fitness. It was actually I do. You are clearly passionate about it, and yes, we appeal to the gym user and to the person who wants to come in and lift heavy stuff and put it down again. But let's bridge the gap to everyone else as well and get them in. So there was some coaching. You already had staff on the HealthSeeker coaching course, but then we brought out the Accelerator program end of last year, start of this year. What was it about the Accelerator program that Active Mid Devon? What was the fit? Why did you guys jump into it?
Well, as you say, Guy, we've been on this journey for a couple of years now, and I totally believe in the HealthSeekers program. I think it's fantastic, and I think it's really important to get that message out there. And we've been playing with it, we've dabbled with it, we've changed it, we've changed how we've done it to try and improve it. But it's such an important service to offer, and as I said earlier, it bridges the gap between people who want to exercise and people who don't. But the majority of them have one common goal: they want to improve their health. So with this in mind, HealthSeekers Accelerator, it's an option to provide more health data for people that don't want to exercise through the Daily 100, and I think that's a really important catalyst to get that ball rolling in their mind. And I think that's such a good starting point because it's free, it's available to all. They can go on, they get a snapshot of their health on that day, and they can do it again and again and again, and they can build trends. And that is a starting point for them to start to think about their health and actually, do I need to do something about this? Do I need to see somebody? Do I need to go for a daily walk? What do I need to do? And from that, then there's a prompt from you guys that it nudges them to say, "Hey, book a health check."
Yes.
And then the idea is to they come into an on-site health check with a member of staff, and then it goes from there. They have different options from there to work on it. But I think it's all about that daily score, that catalyst for really making them think.
Yeah, it's a great kick-off, a great little digital interaction that, yes, does lead on to a nudge, but it's also, I mean, for me, and I think you said it's free. It's free to them. Obviously, it's not,
Yeah,
there are costs to it, but it's something we're offering to your ex-members, friends and family members, all those kind of things as part of the program to say, fill in this quick score. Some people won't want to fill it in. They're not ready yet. But the ones who do fill it in, they're getting some information and finding out a little bit more about where they could improve their health, but also it's just moving them along that kind of stages of change process from hopefully pre-contemplative to contemplative to maybe I'm going to come in to an Active Mid Devon site and take off my shoes
yeah,
and socks and
yeah,
and jump on the body tracks. But it's finding out more about people. But I know also for you guys, and we've chatted about it a lot, the whole pricing, offer, health check, how we get someone to come in for one. You're doing some quite good stuff with, if you've bought one, we're actually including a follow up, which was, almost an early version of that Health Seekers Accelerator. What can we try? What can we do
yeah,
differently? And what can we share with other organizations who are on the accelerator or now, share the information that we've already gathered? So I think that was important to you as well, wasn't it? That we've tried this, what else can we try?
yeah, definitely, yeah. And we give everything a good chance to see what works, but we
Mm.
do keep changing things a little bit and adapting it and seeing would this help? Would this is this a better option? And we'll probably keep doing that, to be honest, until we find something that's spot on. But at the moment, the Health Seeker Accelerator program is still in its infancy. We're only a month or two in, but
Mhm.
yeah, that seems like the a good option at the moment.
Yeah. So what have you learned, or what stories have you got from the people that have come through, or internally from the staff that are working on it?
There's been, I think, the majority of the staff have actually enjoyed delivering these appointments.
Mm.
We have had some people book in for it and then come in and not know what they're in for. There was some confusion over the more. It's more so in the early days when we called it more health seekers, health coaching.
Yeah.
People didn't know what health coaching was,
Mm.
and when they came in, they arrived at site and they're like, "Well, I don't want to do any of that. I just want body tracks and go." Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. So we had a
Mm.
couple of people that were a bit confused by it. I think generally it goes down well with the people that get involved in it. We just need to get more people involved in it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
That's
but the staff enjoy it. That's I like that. And again, you've said that to me before in
yeah,
emails, and the fact that staff are enjoying delivering these is it's a win for me.
yeah. Well, it's slightly different to what they usually do. They do this. They have these kind of conversations in their standard consultations, but they're dealing with people who are motivated to exercise. Whereas now with health seekers, they're dealing with people that actually don't want to do that. So it kind of tests them a little bit to sort of think, what other ways can we work with you? How are we going to help you with that? And there's quite a few tools that I've put in place for them to lean on, and if they get stuck with ideas, as I've put quite a bit in place. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a different appointment to what they normally have. So it's a bit of a change, I guess.
So something a bit different. Talking to different people. I mean, I get it all the time in workshops and talking to
Right.
fitness managers or to other staff. It's like, you know what? I just have a better day when I talk to a more varied people.
Yeah.
If you're writing people exercise programs every day, that's fine. Maybe you enjoy that. But talking to different kinds of people, and also I think there is I'm not having to, or I don't feel that I have to sell them a membership, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I'd like to get them back in for a follow up, but there's probably a personal pride there in knowing that you've given some good coaching, they've taken some good choices themselves, and they've gone away. And when they come back, you can find out, you know, how successful that's been, both in another chat, but also in the numbers on the body track, or looking at the numbers on the daily 100.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I think there's been a barrier for people to come into the centre to complete a health check because people who aren't used to that kind of world don't
Yes.
necessarily want to go into that kind of world to receive something that's nothing to do with that kind of world, if you see what I mean. But that's
Absolutely.
something that we are starting to combat. We've got an active communities program that I'm part of, and we go out to communities and we do cholesterol testing and blood pressure, and we do different fitness classes for care homes and stuff like that. We want to bring in health seekers into that program so we can start delivering health seeker appointments out on the road.
Nice.
That's our plan at the moment. We're just waiting for a portable body analysis machine.
Okay. Yeah.
And once we've got that in place, then we'll be able to go out, and I think that will really help. I think people can book it in, but they can book it at a specific venue where we're going to be.
So they don't have to get into the big scary leisure centre, which
that's it. Yeah.
It's not to you or I, but to a lot of people it is, right?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, we understand that. It's kind of a bit of a catch-22, because you kind of want people like that to come in to realise actually it's not that scary, and actually there's particularly my leisure centres at Active Mid Devon, mine. Our demographic are slightly a bit more, I don't know, experienced in life. They're a bit more elderly, I guess, a lot of them, and I think if people came in and saw that, there's actually zero intimidation, but people don't understand that because of general fitness marketing across the world. It's everywhere. It's all young, fit people, and they're all strong and they're all beautiful. But that's not the reality of gyms these days. It really isn't. And we need to try and get that message across, try and get people in. And if they get in, they'll realise this is okay.
Yes. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, but we're not going to change that message. I mean, we can change it in our own centres, and we can change it. It's starting to change across the UK, but it's going to take a long time. And even when that's changed, and when that marketing message and everything that's going out has been what it has been for 2 or 3 or 4 years, there will still be a belief that gyms are for big people invests. That will still be what people will still look at the marketing from 10, 20 years ago, and that's what they'll believe. Yeah. So you're right, getting them in is important, but meeting them where they are, and if that's with a portable unit, fine. But maybe there isn't a measurement. Maybe there's just some coaching and an easy score that they do. The body composition side is kind of really key. It's a really good way of getting people to realise and to educate them and to kind of see some numbers. But it's not integral. I don't think. We've had people come back in for health checks and say, I don't want to get on the body composition this month, but I do want another chat with you, right? So the coaching is really the value. And then just talk to me a bit about the signposting as well, Nick. The news, drinking more water or going to a park run as examples, but the kind of things that you're doing at Active Mid Devon for people who are seeking better health, have come in for a health check. What else do you signpost them to? Inside the centre and outside the centre?
So people that come in for a health check, what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where do we? I think.
Other than the gym, what options have they got? Because there was. I'm specifically thinking about community pickleball, and there was a couple of other things you were doing at some of your sites.
Yeah, so we include the community pickleball and social pickleball and social badminton.
That's it, social, yeah.
But they're only at 2 sites. So our third site hasn't got a sports hall. Uh-huh. So all we've done at the moment is to include virtual classes, which isn't great because they probably don't want them, but it is another option. We have got tennis courts at the moment.
But other external signposts, are there walking groups and what other things for coaches?
We do have parkruns in all 3 of our towns actually, and we also run walking groups from our centres. It's all free of charge. We also have a running group as well if they want to get involved in that, and that's free of charge. But again, they're probably not the clientele that are going to want to do that.
Yeah.
Having said that, we did have a couple that came in for Health Seekers, and they weren't members, but they were keen runners, and
Okay.
they just wanted some advice and some body stats, and yeah. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, there are things around that we can signpost to, but most of it is what they can do. Like you say, drink more water.
Hmm.
Take the stairs instead of the elevator, instead of the lift.
Yeah.
Turn American then, and that sort of stuff. It's a standard sort of things that we can offer, but it's the water is a really important one. I personally think that we all need to drink more water, and I think that is something that is really easy to do to get quick health benefits. If you just drank more water,
Yeah.
um, and it's
It's often the one. In fact, I'm just looking at some of the stats. I won't share it particularly because there might be some data in there. But yeah, activity and training and recovery. For Active Mid Devon, for all the people that have done daily 100, recovery is actually the best score with an average of 17 out of 20. But
right.
hydration is 5 out of 20.
Yeah,
So that's not
yeah, I
always
completely
the one
get it.
people are going to pick. They don't, people don't necessarily pick the one that they're lowest at, but there's certainly the biggest room for improvement there. And it's one
Yeah,
of the reasons I do often talk about hydration. And whether I've picked that up from you or you've picked it up from me, I don't know. But it is a really good way of improving your health score.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. Yeah,
and
and
you,
if
you'll
they
get
come
you'll
in
get a lot more from the body tricks on that as well on your hydration.
exactly
It's
that.
not just
Yeah,
self-reported then.
yeah. I was about to say that. Yeah, so obviously it's measurable as well.
Mm.
We can record your hydration, come back in 4 weeks' time or so, and we'll measure it again. And then let's see how you are.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the onus is on them to improve it. And it's something that everyone can do. You can all drink more water, and if they improve that stat in 4 weeks' time, then they've helped their health.
Yeah. And
Um,
possibly even they might even be a couple of years younger. Right.
yes.
So, yeah, which leads into that. And that just a thought. It's not something we've chatted about before, but on that, you know, if I have stressed, and I think particularly to you guys, the advantages with this program of having free options. Not necessarily, I often say free is a four-letter word, but things like your running club or the walking club. Yes,
Yeah.
you can include social badminton and you can put in free online classes. I think it's all good, right? But things like the walking group or the running club, where it's like you can go and join that, and to have a couple of people who've joined that or vice versa is amazing. But also, what we should look at, something to follow up a little to do for both of us, is to check all the other people in the running club and find out if they want to come in for a health check, right?
Yes.
Because same for the walking group, you're not going to get all of the people from the running club all jump. Well, I don't know, you might get them all jumping on and competing on the body tracks. But that kind of community aspect is a way of bringing more people in who, we're not looking to sell memberships to them. We're looking to support them. But if it means they're bringing a couple more friends to the running club next week because they're going to come in for a health check, one or
Yeah.
two of them might want to then go on to the 1 month to a healthier you or the Feel 5 Years Younger programs and join the running club too. So it's
Yeah.
all about this. Yeah, let's spread the word whichever way we can. Cool. Is
Yeah.
there
Like
a
it.
is there a is there one takeaway from the accelerators program that you'd want to share with anyone who's listening?
Well, if you're not involved in it, get involved in it. For me, it's all about that daily 100.
Hmm.
I think that is a really important tool because before that came along, we were just promoting it. Hey, health seekers, come in for a health check. Hey, health seekers, come in for a health check. And people weren't really engaging with it. They didn't really want. They weren't sure what the health coaching meant. They weren't sure
Yeah,
around it. But the day 100 is so simple. Everyone can do it, and
yeah,
having that snapshot number at the end of your day is a really important catalyst to get the ball rolling.
yeah.
And I think having that to utilize is vital to changing
Cool.
the way people think.
Yeah, great. It's as you say, really, really soft, gentle start, but also it's something that you don't have to cross the threshold of a leisure centre for. Back to your earlier point, it's like
Exactly that.
here's your
Yeah.
score. Want to know more? I mean, well, listen, do it again tomorrow. Do it again the next day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. You're right.
it,
Yeah. You can easily sit at home with a beer and a big double burger and have your health score. You could do in the comfort of your own home,
Yes,
or you can have a
absolutely.
salad and a glass of water. Whatever
Maybe
your pleasure.
tomorrow. Yes, exactly. Or
Yeah,
just at the
that's it.
weekend. Cool.
Yeah.
Listen, Nick, thanks for joining me on this. Really good. It's always good catching up and having a chat. We will be talking a little bit
Pleasure.
more. So if you've got any questions for Nick or for me, drop them in the comments below wherever you're watching this. I don't know where it's. Well, it'll be on LinkedIn, but probably YouTube and stuff like that. So drop a comment if you've got a question, or come and find us at Elevate on Wednesday. Just going through my memory bank and looking on my calendar, 17th of June.
17th.
So in a couple of weeks, we'll be on the stage, Collaborate stage, I think 1:15 on that Wednesday. So either come and find us there or come and find us. Are you there just on the Wednesday, Nick?
No, I'm on there both days.
So yeah, we're both there both days. So come and ask us more about Health Seekers then. Thanks, Nick, very much for joining me today. Good to see you.
Not a problem. Thanks, Guy.